Have you ever watched Kevin Durant take over a game and still felt unsure about how to rank him? Or are you one of those people who already made up your mind? Think about that for a second and answer it in your head, or better yet, share it. Because this conversation is not as simple as you think, and it only gets deeper from here. Let me hit you with something that might sound bold, but stays true the more you watch him closely. Kevin Durant is the purest scorer this game has ever seen, so why do so many people hesitate to admit it out loud? When you see a 7-foot player moving like a guard, pulling up from anywhere, finishing over anyone, what exactly are you doubting? His skill or your bias? Be real and answer that, because if you still question it after everything he has shown, then you might be ignoring greatness. And that is something we need to unpack next. Now is where it gets real, and I want you to lean into it instead of avoiding it. Why is Kevin Durant judged so harshly for making a choice that every player fought to have the right to make? If he was a free agent with options, why does exercising that freedom suddenly become weakness in your eyes? Ask yourself honestly if your reaction is about basketball or emotion, because those are not the same thing, and if you cannot separate them, then your criticism might not be as fair as you believe, and that leads us into a bigger truth. Listen closely, because this part always divides people, and I want your honest take. Was Kevin Durant actually the best player on the greatest team ever assembled when he joined Golden State? When the game slowed down, when pressure hit, who did they trust to get a bucket every single time? You know the answer, so say it, because ignoring it will not change it. If dominance shows up when it matters most, then what does that say about his place in history? And are you ready to admit it? Here is the final question, and I need you to really think before you answer. Are we confusing greatness with narrative instead of recognizing pure ability when we see it? Kevin Durant may not fit the story people want, but when it comes to skill, versatility, and scoring, who truly does it better? Be honest with yourself and share your answer, because if you still hesitate after this, then maybe the real debate is not about Kevin Durant at all. And that is where things get even more interesting. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks be to God.